Shockwave, by far one of the smartest Transformers in fiction. Probably one of the smartest characters in fiction. One of them. I definitely say he's like the Doctor Doom of the Transformers. I say that all the time. I mean, the guy literally goes around, experimenting on anything he can get his hands on. And honestly, I love it. I love me some Shockwave when he experiments. This guy created the Predacons. And in Hunt the Predacons, or Hunt the Beast, right, which is a minigame you actually can play online. Not sure if you can play it online now, but, it used to be a Predacon, a Transformers Prime game here, which you could actually hunt the Predacon toy line down, and yeah, you just hunt down these Predacons, and then you actually find out that Shockwave actually created everything from basic Predacons to combiners, aka Abominus. Yes, he created this dude created Abominus here. And honestly, I like it. I love it. I love the fact that he was able to create these things here. And I mean, Predacons are planet-destroying beings. They actually will count as planetary beings in their verse here. And this is because the fact that, one, these guys are able to take attacks from a Unicron avatar. This is still the same Unicron that basically shook the planet just by stretching. Now, yes, you could say he was an Earth's core and everything, but again here, if he stretched out here, and probably just went, a little bit further, he could have destroyed the entire planet, and that was confirmed in the entire series here. Now, put that in Megatron's body, which is more compacted and more, I guess you could say more well-rounded than Unicron's body, and to get in close quarters combat and deal damage here. Yeah, I definitely gotta say here, yeah, Shockwave is just a master at creating things, including the Dinobots, alright? You guys already know how I feel about Grimlock on this channel. But honestly, what if he was in the Godzillaverse? And let's find out here. Now, the couple monsters I believe Shockwave have interest in are like Godzilla, definitely on someone like Rodan, Sanda, and Garaya. Okay, I do think those two would definitely catch Shockwave's interest here, due to the simple fact that their intelligence is pretty remarkable as creatures. And King Ghidorah is pretty obvious as well here. Humonga, Anguirus, okay? Anguirus, I mean, Anguirus is a really solid pick here. And I mean, in anyone's kaiju list, if they want to go around, experimenting or collecting the DNA of kaiju. Zilla, as well, is a very good pick here, considering the fact that Zilla is actually one of the smartest kaiju in the verse here. I would definitely say you could argue between him and King Caesar, who's the smartest. And let's see here, Destroyer, okay, definitely gotta say Destroyer. I think Destroyer actually has a lot more potential than the rest of these monsters here, considering he has multiple forms. Hedorah as well here. And honestly, if I had to say how these kaiju will look, it will look like these pictures here. Now, these pictures are by the Amazing Spino. You can find him on Twitter, or you can go look up his page on DeviantArt. And this guy is just absolutely amazing here. Like, this is the real reason why I made this video, is because his artwork just looks that amazing here. I mean, look at it. Manda, Biolate, Titanosaurus. Okay? These guys look like someone or something that Shockwave would create here. And we cannot say that he wouldn't do it, because that would be dishonest of us as Transformers and Godzilla fans. Come on now. I mean, look at King Caesar. Dude is built. Then you got characters like Megalon. I mean, wow. This dude really just opens your eyes on the possibilities that, again, that a Transformers and Godzilla crossover should have happened by now. And the fact that you can add Shockwave to it, have him collect the DNA of these kaiju, and have them, basically be Transformers. Now, the size of these guys, I would have to say they would be around probably, maybe Trypticon size? Or maybe Dinobot size? I don't know. Shockwave can create this many ways here. He might actually like the size of these creatures here, but I think creating another Trypticon might cost a lot of time and a lot of it. And Shockwave usually gets down to the point here, so he might make them at least, Dinobot size, maybe slightly bigger than Grimlock here. As for what kind of transformations they would have for the other ones, I definitely need to see Destroyer being a triple or at least like 6 shot in a way. Maybe have him be like 5 different transformations. He can turn into 5 different versions of himself. His prey mantis form, his flying form, then you have his big form, and whatever other form that he really wants here. Zilla, I think Zilla would definitely be a basic, a marine and definitely land-based transformation here. As for Anguirus, definitely land-based, tank class very easily, or brawler class. This would mean he basically be like a wrecker for the for the Cybertronians. King Ghidorah, dang, that's in the same league as Optimus Prime, Megatron, and Grimlock. I'm not even gonna lie. He's definitely in that head honcho class, if you know what I mean here. Definitely capable of being a leader of this group here, and definitely being a real threat here. I think he would love the Decepticons, honestly. Now, honestly, I feel like how this would go from a story point, it would be something like Shockwave takes over the Decepticons, right? Him and Cyclonus. I would definitely add Cyclonus here to the story. Now you might say, oh, what about Robots in Disguise? Don't go off saying that in the comment section. Really don't. I hate Robots in Disguise with a passion here. So I think it would be like, let's say this takes place after Predacons Rising, where Optimus Prime sacrifices himself. I do believe Ultra Magnus would definitely be the leader of Cybertron at this point here. And I do believe this would definitely give Bumblebee a motivation to go to Earth as Shockwave goes to Earth. Now about the Autobots he takes with them. RC, definitely think Bumblebee and RC would definitely be a good commanding duo for this team here. Both being, I do believe they would have been lieutenants at this point. Don't really see any reason why. Knockout, a good member for the team here. Definitely a good returning cast member in my opinion. And if I had to pick, Grimlock. That way we have a much better, a much more decent team than Robots in Disguise. Okay? Now as for other members here, Trax. Okay? Trax definitely suits the Transformers Prime version here. I would definitely have him be like an elite guard or a wrecker or a former wreckers member here. I just think that it really just suits him. Blur, okay, we gotta have that speed advantage on that team here. Plus, I definitely would have him an elite guard member. Pretty simple, pretty obvious here. We could add Smokescreen to the story if you guys want. And then we could have Mirage, alright? Mirage will be the stealth, the illusionist. No, I mean, the guy is already hard to beat. If you guys haven't seen my superpowered Autobot video, I suggest you go and watch that. Now, I would have Moonracer at this team as well, just for the rookie, experience here. Now, as for the Decepticons here, I would also add Predaking to this team as a bit of his own redemption in a way for, being on the side of Decepticons here. And yes, we would have Grimlock and Predaking on the same team here. Now, considering Fall of Cybertron, Grimlock, and, Transformers Prime Predaking, they're about in the same league here. I would definitely say Grimlock does win after a long battle. But again, they would definitely be in the same league here, with Predaking taking speed and Grimlock taking pretty much everything else in that category. If you don't, just watch my video on Grimlock versus Predaking here. Now, what about Shockwave? Shockwave is going to this dimension or this parallel universe just to get these Kaiju DNA here. Now, I would honestly have Lugnut, alright? Lugnut and Blitzwing. And I would keep their personalities the same as Transformers Animated because they had a very unique dynamic. I would definitely have the Combaticons, okay? I would definitely say they get rebuilt by Shockwave because it's a very simple and easy answer here. They simply just get rebuilt here. I don't really think there's a problem with that. And then you guys have Bruticus. So this means we could see Grimlock and Predaking versus Bruticus. I mean, who wouldn't want to see that? I mean, we all wanted to see Grimlock versus Bruticus when the game basically teased it and never gave it to us. Yeah, the game did us dirty, you guys. It really did. Next one, we have Blackout. I would definitely have Blackout on Team Shockwave here. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, Blackout could basically be his second in command here. Alright? Or you can have him and Onslaught basically be like division leaders, considering Onslaught leads the Combiners, and Blackout could be the face of the Decepticons when they're on the battlefield. And I would definitely keep his Transformers animated ability because that was making him unique. Next one off, I would definitely have Flame War. For those of you who know, Flame War is basically like an evil RC, but actually in the main Transformers universe here. And god damn, she thick. Lord almighty, she is thick. Anyway, you know, getting off topic here. As for the story, man, we could do a lot of things here. Have Godzilla be the final DNA that the Autobots had to prevent Shockwave from getting. Have them fail on certain kaiju and have them succeed with certain kaiju. Have aliens invading the planet and having the Decepticons take advantage of that, and the Autobots have to divide and conquer. Have Godzilla being the you know, basically the final boss in a way, and they have to try and capture him before the Decepticons arrive. Have a team of Autobots hold off Shockwave's forces and have Grimlock take on Godzilla. I mean, what better way would there be for a season 1 finale or possibly a season 2 finale? Okay, just have Grimlock fight against Godzilla, and whoever wins that fight basically you know, wins that fight. That's not going to be an easy fight in general. And then if he, you know, Shockwave gets the DNA, he makes these kind of Transformers. Have Grimlock and Predaking basically be their, you know, watchers, or basically have Predaking go back to Cybertron and have Grimlock stay and watch over this Cybertronian kaiju people here. Have them be their leader, have them be their king. Have Shockwave get captured like in Transformers Animated, like in the end of the season where he got captured. But anyway, you guys, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.